You got to pick one. You got however much money you're comfortable placing on one big wager, and you got to pick one. And obviously, the odds would be different on different guys. You know, the chances of Framber Valdez winning a Cy Young different than the chances of Joe Espada winning Manager of the Year. But let's just say, you know, you got to be comfortable you're going to win some money. Who would you place if you had to, just knowing you had to win the bet, however much it is? Which Astro, either coaching staff or player, would you place money on to win a postseason award as of right now?
I think you and I are aligned probably on how we would power rank this. The guy I've been most impressed by since he moved to the leadoff role has been Jeremy Pena. Mm-hmm. And when healthy, he's been one of the best players in baseball by wins above replacement and whatnot. Yep. And yet, Aaron Judge is being annoyingly Aaron Judge-like.
Yeah, we live in a world with Aaron Judge in the American League and Shohei in the National League. Like, nobody's winning the MVPs in either league other than
Let's
those
remember
guys.
that it's a regular season award, everybody. Correct. It doesn't matter that Aaron Judge is going to fall apart in the playoffs. It just doesn't matter. Nope. So I would put him as probably the last. He's the least likely to win one of these awards.
Well,
if his award is MVP, I think he's probably least likely to win it.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with you. And he's going to end up missing at least a month of the season once this is all said and done, too. That's an absolute. He had an uphill climb even if he were playing at the level he was playing at healthy through the last 3-4 weeks. That hasn't been the case. He's at the bottom for me as well. I would say there's 5 people that have a chance. Okay, we got the 2 guys at the top of the rotation in Framber and Hunter, Joe Espada, Manager of the Year, Cam Smith, Rookie of the Year, and then Pena, MVP. Seth and I went through some ESPN rankings yesterday, some metric that they've come up with that combines wins above replacement, a lot of the advanced stats, and all of these guys are top 4 or 5 right now in the American League to win these respective awards. Cam Smith has not an equally uphill battle as Pena because, A, Cam Smith is healthy, and B, there's no rookie that's having a year that's as dominant versus other rookies as Aaron Judge is having versus everybody else for the MVP. And Cam Smith's made up a ton of ground at Rookie of the Year, but Jacob Wilson's going to be really tough to catch with the Athletics.
As of right now, Cam Smith is the favorite for Rookie of the Year.
What?
In the AL, at least according to whoever ESPN is citing. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, ESPN bet. ESPN is citing ESPN bet where Cam Smith is the favorite.
I take it all back. All right. Yeah. That would be awesome. Well,
just ahead of Jacob Wilson and Nick Hertz. Which that's too close to Dick Hertz for my liking, but So he is at least as of 3 days ago, and assuming nothing has changed during the All-Star break, Cam Smith is the favorite.
They are going in different directions. Look, Jacob Wilson's going to get a lot of shine because he got voted in to start the All-Star game. He's got a higher profile than Cam Smith right now, but Cam Smith is coming on in that category, and Cam Smith, unlike Jacob Wilson, is going to be playing in a lot of important games in all likelihood down the stretch. The A's are going to be an afterthought. Nobody's going to be watching A's games. And they're going in different directions right now. Jacob Wilson was off to just a white-hot start at the beginning of the season and has, understandably kind of the numbers have dropped a little bit, whereas Cam Smith has gotten better and better as the year's gone on. Like middle of May, Cam Smith was batting in the low 200s before he went 0 for 10 to kind of close out the figurative first half of the season. Like he had a bad series over the weekend against – who did they play? I know they played the Guardians early in the week, and they played I forget who they played going into the break. Oh, the Rangers. He had a bad Rangers.
You're talking about the Astros.
I'm talking about Cam Smith. He had a bad Rangers series. Still batting in the high 270s. Still batting well over 300 since whatever date you want to cherry pick in May. OPS has been good. The power numbers are gonna come along at some point here. That may be the part I'm most excited about with Cam Smith, Seth, is that. Just pure. We know he's got raw power. It hasn't translated into a ton of home runs yet, but you feel like at any time, especially given the way he's just gotten the science of hitting down at the major league level, just purely hitting, is that eventually the power is going to be there, and maybe there's a September where Cam Smith hits like 7 or 8 bombs in important games in September. We know the clutch gene is there. He's the best hitter on this team with runner in scoring position too. I think that's big.
The craziest thing about Cam Smith is he's one of the best right fielders defensively in baseball right now. Okay. He's in the 88th percentile of range and arm strength, and he's done so well in right field after kind of a break-in period. He's got 3 outs above average. It's his run value is 1. It's not like incredibly Gold Glove type stuff or anything, but he's for a guy who's played a total of 4 games in the outfield in his playing career, and that was in summer league and left field. Yeah. He's a veteran out there in right field. You feel good about him being out there.
When again, we're just asking him to win Rookie of the Year, not MVP. He doesn't have to be through the. Now it would help if he's through the roof in either offensively or defensively. But I like the way he's trending for sure. Okay, so I have Cam Smith the second least likely of the 5. The odds makers, purely the odds makers you're looking at, are making me think I need to bump him at the very least ahead of the 2 pitchers, Framber Valdez and Hunter Brown, for the Cy Young Award. It is just such a tough American League when it comes to starting pitch. I mean, Framber Valdez didn't make the All-Star team, and they've won his last 13 starts. He's won 9 straight decisions. They've won 13 straight games that he's been the starting pitcher in right now. And the guy didn't make the freaking All-Star team. It is a tough sledding at that position.
They are on ESPN Bet has Hunter Brown as the fourth at 15-1, and then Framber is 6th, but it's at 50-1.
I kind of like that value.
Yeah,
Framber. I mean,
that's true. Yeah, Framber really pours it on.
I mean, he's not missing the All-Star game because he doesn't deserve to be there. I think he didn't make the All-Star team just because there's too many good guys, and he got off to a slow start. Mm-hmm. And I think first impressions when it comes to stuff like that is more important than the most recent impressions. That's
plus based on nothing but visiting announcers and national broadcasters. They annoyingly still refer to him as a guy that will have blow-ups and meltdowns from time to time, which is just it's been years now where he's been pretty damn consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, once he went on that consecutive streak of quality starts, he's been a different guy than the early version of Framber Valdez, and yet that perception remains.